Welcome back to the Great Wellness Reset podcast, where we take complex health topics and turn them into practical, real-life strategies you can actually use.
If you've been feeling tired, foggy, or like your energy just isn't what it used to be, today's episode is for you. We're talking about energy at the cellular level and how phosphorus plays a foundational role in metabolism, vitality, and daily performance.
And this is such an important shift because fatigue has almost become normal. People are sleeping more but waking up tired, drinking more coffee but still crashing, pushing harder but feeling depleted.
And what we want to unpack today is this. The issue often isn't effort, it's efficiency.
One of the biggest mindset shifts is realizing energy isn't just something you have or don't have. It's something your body produces.
Exactly. And that production happens inside your cells. Every muscle contraction, every thought, every heartbeat, it all requires ATP.
ATP, adenosine triphosphate, is often called the body's energy currency. And here's the fascinating part. It literally contains phosphate, 3 phosphate groups.
Which means phosphorus is built directly into the molecule that powers your body. Every time ATP is formed, phosphorus is required. Every time ATP is recycled, phosphorus is involved again.
Energy isn't stored in big tanks. It's produced moment by moment. So if phosphorus availability is low or cellular processes are inefficient, energy production can slow down, even if you're eating enough food.
Think about that mid-afternoon crash. It might not mean you need more caffeine. It might mean your ATP production isn't keeping up with your daily demands.
And caffeine? It doesn't create ATP. It blocks adenosine receptors in the brain. It reduces the perception of fatigue, but it doesn't fix the underlying energy production system.
That's the difference between boosting energy and building energy.
Let's talk about metabolism. Most people think metabolism equals weight.
But metabolism is every chemical reaction that converts food into usable energy and building blocks. It's how food becomes function.
Phosphorus supports ATP synthesis, energy transfer within cells, and enzymatic reactions that drive these pathways. When it's balanced, energy production runs more smoothly.
When it's not, you might notice subtle things: reduced stamina, slower recovery, more mental fog, needing more stimulation to feel normal.
Inside each cell are mitochondria, your cellular power plants. They take nutrients from carbohydrates, fats, and proteins and convert them into ATP.
And phosphorus is required throughout that process. Without adequate phosphate, ATP production can't proceed efficiently.
So when you exercise, work long hours, or deal with stress, your energy demand increases. If mitochondrial output can't keep up, fatigue shows up sooner.
Which is why sustainable energy isn't about pushing harder. It's about supporting the machinery.
During movement, muscles burn through ATP quickly. The body has to continuously regenerate it.
If ATP regeneration slows, you fatigue faster. Recovery takes longer. Even daily tasks can feel heavier.
Phosphorus supports that recycling process, helping maintain endurance and resilience.
The brain is incredibly energy demanding. Focus, memory, decision-making all require ATP.
When cellular energy production is steady, mental clarity tends to follow. It's not a stimulant effect, it's metabolic support.
Lifestyle fatigue is obvious. Late night, travel, stress.
Addressing that requires supporting ATP production and mineral balance, not just adding more stimulation.
Let's pause briefly. We'll be right back.
If today's conversation about ATP and cellular energy resonates with you, Wellness One Liquid Phosphorus was designed to support this foundation. Phosphorus plays a central role in ATP production, the molecule that powers every cell in your body. Delivered in a liquid form for consistent absorption, it helps support metabolism, endurance, and daily performance. You can find Wellness One Liquid Phosphorus at procell.com/wellness1 or on Amazon. Just search Wellness One Liquid Phosphorus.
We're back. Now let's continue.
Even if someone consumes phosphorus in their diet, absorption matters.
Digestive efficiency, stress, and mineral balance influence how well nutrients are utilized.
Liquid minerals are already in an ionized state, which can make them easier for the body to recognize and absorb.
Supporting energy isn't just about intake. It's about utilization.
Phosphorus doesn't work alone. Magnesium supports energy flow and muscle relaxation. Calcium supports contraction and structure. Zinc contributes to metabolic and repair processes.
If you hyper-focus on one mineral but neglect others, results may be limited.
True energy resilience comes from balance.
So, what can listeners do to reset their energy in this area?
Start with hydration. Minerals move in fluid. Prioritize sleep. Mitochondria repair during rest. Support mineral balance consistently, not just when you feel exhausted. Reduce dependence on stimulants. Think long-term instead of quick fixes.
Energy doesn't begin with motivation. It begins with metabolism.
And metabolism begins inside the cell.
The research in foundational biochemistry texts like Leninger Principles of Biochemistry and Biochemistry by Berg, Tomatsko, and Stryer reinforces how central ATP and phosphate are to cellular energy production.
And clinical research on hypophosphatemia also shows how essential phosphate is for muscle and cellular function. Even brain energy metabolism research highlights the enormous ATP demand in neural tissue.
The science is clear. ATP is foundational. Phosphorus is foundational to ATP.
Which means supporting phosphorus is about supporting the core of energy production.
If this episode helped you rethink fatigue and metabolism, share it with someone who needs to hear it.
Follow the Great Wellness Reset podcast so you never miss an episode as we continue breaking down real science into practical resets.
And if you're ready to support energy at the cellular level, remember you can find Wellness One liquid phosphorus at procell.com/wellness1 or on Amazon. Just search Wellness One liquid phosphorus.
Thanks for listening. Keep resetting.
And we'll see you next time on the Great Wellness Reset.